You're gonna be hearing some horrible waves today. Me falling asleep on stream. Nigga, I just woke up. I slept through the entire day, that's why I'm streaming right now. Hey. Can you guys hear me? How's the audio, particularly? This is actually a stream which I actually have no fucking clue if the audio is good because I never tested an environment like this ever. But I'm gonna tell you soon why I'm doing this. I also need to catch my breath. I had to go and manage some things before I started and I kinda rushed it. I'm a bit out of breath. Like I set myself like I'm gonna start the stream in like 15 minutes and I'm like holy shit, I'm not even ready. I wonder if you guys can even hear the stream music. I need to post this on Twitter. I wonder if I can do this. I'm gonna try doing a thing real quick. I wonder if anyone even watches those streams later. They're probably really boring. At least this one will be. It will most definitely be very boring. But yeah, I'll tell you guys why soon. Hold on. No, seriously, where the fuck does Sunny Vegas render those things to? Like, you never know. You never know. Unless they got some dope music. Oh, I think I know why. Yeah, it just doesn't support it, I think. Yeah. It's not that at all. Oh my fucking god. Never mind, forget about it. Okay. Cause what the fuck, what? Welfare check? I don't know, have welfare. Oh, I hope my audio is okay. I just want to get any confirmation. Can you guys even hear me? This is like super bad. Be aware that at any time a cat just might be jumping on my lap and messing with the mic. So that's the thing. Fuck, I forgot to put socks on. The audio is alright. BRB, I need to put socks on. I put my socks on. No, my feet are warm. Alright, I should probably let's start. Ew. Okay, so here's the stream. Display. There we go. So let's remind ourselves of where we were. There's Zero. Just walking around and jumping. Slow as shit as always. Alright, so can you dash? Yeah, you can. So what we're gonna do now? Let me think. I should probably do the dash jump somehow. Let's do that. And then maybe later I'll make Zero faster. Because this is just too fucking slow. Oh yeah, like one thing that I haven't actually touched on is that the sensors are like the same size. I don't think we really need to change them. I feel like they're big enough. Is it on debug? No, it is not on debug. Let me just do a start a frame. Let me check. Yeah, they're just about the size of Zero. So it's not like the hitboxes are bad. So, okay, so here's why I wanted to do the stream right now. So I figured that with Sage coming, I would have something for it, and I thought that maybe it would be a good idea to finish this and have it up me out for Sage. So I thought since I'm working on it during streams, I might as well just work on it a little bit right now. So that's what I'm gonna do. I've worked on Fark for the last 2 days, quite a bit. I'm a bit tired of that, so I'm gonna take a break by working on this, because it's fun. Get out of water. Am I late? No, we literally just started. I don't like the music from Danger Rumble 1, fuck it. I'm removing it. Oh, it's such a bad song. I just don't like it. Hey. I'm gonna call this Zero Worlds. That's it. It's gonna be pretty basic. I'm gonna also put an enemy on it, just so you guys have something. Maybe even a boss, but maybe that's too much. So let's go in player control. Actions. Common. And in common we fight the action that makes him jump. I'm gonna keep Sonic Physics. So now here in Zero Actions and Dash, I need to put jump somewhere. And let's make a comment just so we know. Jump. It's funny that the comments are this color, because I think if you just set it to a color, it just becomes that. For like every comment, which is weird because you didn't used to do that. So now with this in hand, I think because we reset the speed in common actions in here, we might just have zero keepy speed when we jump. Yeah, see that? He keeps it. And he even keeps it when he turns and whatnot. That's more like it. That's more Mega Man. I don't know if it should keep after he falls. That's a lot. It's starting to become more like Mega Man. So now one thing that we can do, I think, is that maybe it's a good idea to put the after image creator somewhere else. Like here in Special Action 0. Let's put it in here. And now one thing that we can check is in common actions. Jesus, you guys heard that noise? It's heard. A new line. Oh, I have Twitter turned on. I forgot to post a stream on it. Whoops. Let me do that right now. I have like plenty of notifications right now. Is there anything happening? Nope, not at all. I wonder if there are new ones in chat right now. Oh, I need to check if... Outsable values... Let's check for... First, let's check for max... Max X speed is greater than 2. Not greater or equal, just greater. If you put greater or equal, it's not gonna work. So now, let's go in 0 actions and find one. This after image creator. Jump. And this. Now he's check character too. No, not equal to 1, equal to 0. Because that's what we're working with. 0. Hey. Oh, I need to change the dash button. The one that I have right now is so awkward. It might actually be a good idea to have the dash be over here. I'm gonna move it, put it somewhere else. So I'm gonna use it, Action D instead. Let's move it somewhere else. Now over here, 0, we can just... It doesn't work sometimes, so I just gotta go outside. So now, over here, we need to check the actions where we can do that. So let's just go and set action is equal to 0. And maybe I should do it like an OR. Technically, we'll do like a different event for each action that needs it. Either that, or we do it different than one. So we can dash at almost any action except a couple, which are the ones that we're gonna be using for. So, yeah, let's go with jump, hurt, and die. So it's 8 and 9. So that way we can probably dash while we're like attacking, which would be a good idea. Also, another idea would be to add a counter, a cooldown timer for the dash, so you can't spam dash and attack. So I'm gonna add a cooldown. Let's add one to hello Gaiga, whatever you are. Now we just go over here and we check for dash cooldown. Greater than, let's say, 5 frames. Or now let's go for 10 frames instead. So let me see what happens now. Ooh, doesn't work. Because it needs to be lower. Spark Dodge Adjuster Battle Royale. What? It's not working for some reason. Oh, this needs to be like an always, pretty much, I think. And it needs to like be reset every time you start dashing. Let's start a frame, always. It's like adding one, but then I just can't dash for some reason. Oh, because it's like lower. Okay, I'm a dummy. Set dash cooldown to 0. Also dash count. Let me see if this works in any way. No, it doesn't. This has been a mistake. Oh, how did I do it? Oh, I think I know. So I'm gonna compare the reaction D is equal to 0. Not even pressed, just D. Set dash cooldown to 0. Well, actually, 11 loops. I should do something. Except I forgot to. They did that. Blake is gay. Huh. I'm not gay. Her mom is though. This is bad. Yeah, it's greater. I'm making the dumb mistakes. Oh man. Is there anything wrong with the event and everything? There's something wrong. Because I'm like a big dummy and I put it in here instead of here. I'm just being a dumbass. Yeah, and I also have gotta change some things back in the dash action. Welcome to game dev. Maybe it's the value of something else. No, this is my fault. Don't worry about it. Am I fucking up the dash? Oh, I think this was pressed actually. At the end of the day, I don't think I have saved yet, so we can always return. So let's Control Z this bitch. Let's see what happens now. Maybe the deactivation for the dash shouldn't be down here, but up there instead. That's why it was over there. Like over here, let's just put over here and see what happens. No. Guess it's fair enough for us to reset. It's okay to reset. So let's close them. I copied the event. So should just return to it. Let's see if it works. Work it does. Just that sometimes you kind of like miss your logic and you don't remember it. I guess I might as well just keep the 0 dash in, yeah, over there. It just works. I mean, there was some logic to it that we just forgot, I think. But the after image creator is a good idea to move it down there. So let's do that. And then in the jump action, we need to add a new event that checks global value, character equal to 0. Now this now we check for, because we know the X speed is max speed is always going to be greater than 2 when after image is going to be created, so we just do that. And now we're back to where we were before. So many after images. Oh, it's always creating. Huh. In fact, I do feel like there's too many after images. Let's reduce the amount. Oh, it's always creating. Like max X speed is in common over here. It's like it's always set to 2. What? Oh, because I'm a dummy and I did that. That's why I was even creating more after images. And look at that. Now it just feels like Mega Man. But I do want to change the control again. That's where we fucked up last time. Like sometimes, like right now, I'm not as focused, so to me it just feels absolutely fair just to reset. I mean, it's gonna be faster than just, I mean, it's gonna be faster and waste less time than just trying to figure out what we did wrong. There's no need to figure out what we did wrong at that point. Like, it's just gonna be like some dumb mistake. I always make that sort of shit. It happens. Might as well, I think I might as well just have this specific group in every action that we needed to, and that's it. Let's go with that. Yeah, dashing over here is just better. I can always use the controller, I keep forgetting that. Oh yeah, this feels just right. Now it's all that's left is like attacking and shit like that. fucking Zero, like doing Sonic physics. The jump operates by Sonic physics too. Look at that. And I'm gonna keep that in there. Look at that. So if you dash up a ramp and then you just jump higher. But there's also this kind of thing because it's supposed to like go towards this direction. So because the Zero is like canceling out the speed, it's just not happening. Insta shield. I still feel like walking is like super slow. I should probably increase it just a tad. 2.4. Zero is gonna be like sliding. What? Oh, we're spinning. That's why I did this. Like the spin dash. The physics are different when you spin too, so it's like... Oh yeah, now it's like bearable to walk. But it's probably just faster to dash too. Maybe even make the dash like just a tad faster. Might as well just disable the group. Like on dock. You can just set the X speed to like 5 even though it's not the speed that we want. Just because... Oops. I clicked that other button instead. Yeah, now it's just... Whee! And now it's more... It's fast, compensates for the screen size. Hey. And the camera's like all down here too. So that's how it's gonna be. There's a way to disable angle detection though, we're gonna do that later. Can you press jump and dash at the same time? You can. You just gotta hold forward to go forward. Look at that, fire shield. Seems like a cool idea to have shields like this in Mega Man. I should probably do the wall jump now. So, how are we gonna do that exactly? Plenty of ways, really. So, I think one thing that we can do... I hear my cat meowing. So, hearing the jump, I'm gonna do something a little bit weird. Wall jump trigger. Someone said no, you can't. Yeah, you can. We can jump and dash at the same time. So one thing that we can do is that we can go over here. Values. Collision is equal to 1. This is like thing that checks if there's a collision. Now I just check for the other one. Right, left and blue, or left and blue, red and blue are generally the collision. Value set. Action to 0. Why am I doing this? Because I want wall jump to actually be action 0. Fucking weird, right? How is wall jump action 0? I noticed that when I touch the wall, nothing fucking happens. I think that's just because it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I'm gonna put a wall jump in action 0. I think this is how I did it in Spark. Wall jump is like just like a group in action 0. I think the animation variables for this specific thing are set somewhere. By somewhere I mean like nowhere. Oh, it's all over here. Okay, but it's all set when ground is equals to 1. So it'll be fine. Except your first Sonic X. But that shit is deactivated. So don't worry about that. So, should probably do something similar to deactivate. Wall jump. No jump trigger, just wall jump. Let's do wall jump. Save. So over here, we need to check collision. Let's do it for the... Let's do it for sensor right first. I mean, I lose myself sometimes. I'm here on the last time. No, we just begun. This is fine. Set. Yeah, you know what? I'm kind of pissed with this animation bullshit. So here's what we're gonna do. Oops. Set. Mine is... I don't give a shit. I'm setting the animation inside of the action. All time, let's go. Hope you guys can see what's going on. I liked you and now we have 4 legs, thank you. I'm setting in the... Oh, I set super form instead of animation. Just because I just want animation to be set to like a completely null variable, so nothing happens. I'm doing something like this. I'm doing this just so there's like a little time before Zero actually touches the wall. And there's a little bit of leeway I can use to move Zero out of the wall sometimes. So let's go greater or equal to 3 frames. So, fucking 3. Might have to put wall jump way down there. That's the after image. What am I doing? Now we need to force direction, which is this one. I don't think the wall stops working if you're not pressing the direction, right? Let me see if that works by any means. Yeah, it goes into the wall animation, so that's cool. Oh, it's even like workable. Yeah, cool. Now I think in this we can do it. Only action event loops. Insert both values. Set speed to 0. Now over here we set X speed to set Y speed instead. To 0. And now over here we set Y speed to 0.3 or something like that, 0.1. In fact, I'm gonna set up some walls so we can test it. But it doesn't stop if you're not holding the button, it still stays in it. I'm not sure if that's how it worked in the originals. Let's do the jump. One thing that we can do is that we can use this. So instead of doing this, set Y speed to like just jump strength. And for any of this, set Y speed, set X speed. I think we need to do something more like this. So like -3 or something like that. No, I think to set this to like our current max speed. No, how am I doing? Max. And now I need to do one while you're like holding the dash key. And that's D. It's like for holding dash, it does the dash jump. So now I think we need to set our max speed to the dash max speed, whatever that is, in your dash thing. Yeah, zero actions dash 4.3, yeah, that. Not here. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm speaking so low to the mic. Hold on guys, I need to check something. I'll be right back before testing. Okay, I'm back. My cat was like meowing, and I thought something happened, but it was nothing. I just wanted to play. But I can't play right now, kitty. Can do it. No can do, kitty. Oh, look at that. The jumping does work, but it's flawed. Probably because X speed is set to that direction and not to the right one. I wish I could do this. This works in C sharp. It's the same as setting it to negative times minus -1. Huh. Oh, I think I get it. I'm gonna have to do a drag time variable. I'm gonna set this to 10 already, something like that. Like 100 at the start. Because I do believe if you do this, it sets to the start. Can you guys hear the cat meowing? God, I can hear it. Man, it's not infuriating. It's like you want to help the cat, but you know it's nothing. Oh, someone had to restart during the video. Okay. So what is the drag? It's a deceleration, right? So I guess what we need to do is that we need to go in movement. I don't know if it's movement. It's probably movement. Like movement routines. Is it not here? Probably not. It's control. The accelerator on floor, yeah, it's this. I just have it set to Sonic, but like, this could cause some issues in the future, but like, let's do this right now. It might not even do anything like that. Essentially, you compare if this is greater than 10. We don't want drag being applied during that time, I think. Or something like that, because Zero kind of forces itself in a direction. Maybe there's no need for this, actually. Huh. That's... Is this something else? Force speed. What is a sign? Because maybe I can do something with it. I know what a sign. Good. 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 I figured something out. It's gonna help us a lot. So instead of actually setting your X speed to something, you can just change max, really. So over here, we can set our max speed to whatever it is over here. Close this too. Instead of set a variable. We're gonna do something interesting that's just so we don't use more than one variable. We set this to the speed that we want. So let's set it to 2.2, something like that. I think our max speed was actually 2.2, 2.4. I don't think that matters anymore. Let's go with that. Now, instead, we set it to this. No, what I was gonna do? No, this needs to be like a counter. Yeah, but also, now I'm gonna have to use more than one. Now I set force speed to that, and we set force speed timer to 10. So now over here, nothing zero dash, but now here we use first group force speed. This is gonna force the speed to a certain point. Now we check this. Values. Timer, greater than 0. Global values set. This is for speed, max speed, so. There's. No, I just want to force speed. Not add. Ugh. No, always. I'll subtract 1 from first beat timer. Let's see if everything works just fine. Seems to. There we go, son. Now that's more like it. But that's because we can just move away from the wall and it stays on it. Let me check if you fall off the wall. Yeah, it stays in that animation. Yeah, we did it, guys. I did something. Like, even if I hold the dash key, it's not exactly... It's not exactly going faster. Probably because there's another thing on the way. That needs to have this. But yeah, look at that. Look how easy it was just to implement fucking wall jump from Megaman Zero. There we go. This is so easy. Guys, this is fucking Sonic Worlds. Daily reminder. This is Sonic Worlds. So now I think if I do this, Maybe there isn't one action relevant loops. I think I need to do one for each, really. You should fall faster, that's true. So, now set our mission to like 1. Oh, that ain't working. I want this to work, but I don't think it will. I guess what I should do is just do a if 0 for all of them. Set animation to 1. The or just means if one or the other. Oh, okay, that's bad. Has to be both of them. Yeah, I don't think it does have acceleration. Look at that. No, is it 2? Oh no, 2 is something else. So what is the jumping one? Oh, 3. I need to check for ground too. Keep forgetting to check for ground. You wanna make Mega Man crossover with Sonic? There. It's already possible. There's a little bit of a glitch, like for a frame. It does the other animation, but that's fine. Yeah, like if you want to make crossovers, you can, but not entirely recommended, let me tell you. Yeah, but look at that. This is like all done by feeling. You know, like no physics guide whatsoever, and you have a game that plays lately like Mega Man. Some of the reasons why I say that like Sonic physics are overrated. I still think you can make a Sonic game that plays like Sonic and it feels like Sonic, but it doesn't follow the physics guide and stuff like that. That's what I mean by it. I mean, I'm gonna try my best to make this compatible. Like if you change into Knuckles, there's like no problems. It will just play like Knuckles. So if you want to make a crossover, you can do it, but for me, I want to recommend it. So now I just need to do the same, but for blue. Oh yeah, the Y speed probably needs to be higher as they fall. Sonic and Shentai. Hey man, at least that guy tried. Alright? He tried, okay? Unlike most of you. Ha, got him. No, but seriously man, just like a lot of people just don't even try. Oh, I cannot wait for Sonic and Shentai. Not because I'm gonna laugh at it, but because I want to see how much the guy improved. I really hope he did. No reason for me to hope for the worst, really. There are no sound effects yet, though, in this game. Does Risky Shentai turn Super Saiyan? Because that would be fucking dope. We did it, guys. It was fucking easy. cannot believe how easy this was. I was actually like thinking all the way through the, oh man, this is gonna be kind of hard. And then just like I do it. I just fucking do it. Oh, there's like an input buffer. Like I press the button and I jump like a couple of frames later, it still works. Thank you, dummy. I think he's the one that made the input buffer. In fact, Guilherme, I know you're here in the chat, like, the input buffer works very much like that one flying enemy example I showed you. Where you just kind of like hold the variables in place in like the object, and then you just recall them back later. That's how you do stuff like going back in time and stuff like that in games like Prince of Persia. I'm gonna ask Prototype how good this is. Look at that. You can just... Ooh. Oh, that's fucking weird behavior. Hope it doesn't do anything bad. Oh, look at that. If it touches the ground, it just kind of stops. So let me do something else too. I probably need to check for ground. Need to check for ground to launch up, yeah. Also need to check for ground to do any of this. Hey, kitty's here. Oh no, he won. Oh, that's a weird behavior. Thank God we playtested it a bit. It's probably the pushing action. There's like a pushing action. I think we should disable that. It might just be that that's making a problem. Yeah, it's like changing our action and everything. Might just be that that's our problem. Not really. Huh. So what is doing that? Oh, fuck this. Not rolling, you should probably disable rolling if character is equal to 0. And crouching, because 0 can crouch. The cat is meowing, he wants to play. But unfortunately I cannot play. Let's save. The one that's causing that is probably my own code, really. You might as well just check, like, if ground is equal to 0 too. You have to put it twice, I think. Yep, it is that indeed. We did it, guys. I do wonder though, does 0 always stay on the wall? Like when you press the button, do you have to hold the direction? I think you have to hold the direction, right? Because I'm afraid some player might just playing the game and then playing the game on the edge and just kind of jump like this and get on the wall by mistake. Here you just have to like hold the button. Let's test this out the rest of the stage and see what happens. Oh, let's see how it behaves with moving platforms. Mostly fine. Mostly. Just mostly. It should work with actives too, since it's using the collision variable. Yeah, do you? I guess then we do it like that. So what was the button? It's input. What am I doing? Key left pressed. Oh, I know it's held. Key right. Let's go to 1. Right here. Key left. Let's go to 1. Oh, look at that. That's happening. Because I think I forget to check for wall time. Yeah, also this should only happen if wall time is at a specific point. Like this. What? Only one action. It was supposed to be like this. I did everything wrong. And it worked regardless. I just put this in like every event. Let's do it. It's supposed to like be 0 for like a little bit. Yeah, it's not working. But it works. I'm not too worried about it. What decouple do from the wall? I think it was collision 0, 0. What set wall time to 0? Does anything ever set wall time to 0? Not or. Don't know if it works, to be really honest. I don't think 0 holds its upward momentum when it goes into wall. I think it's like super stiff. Fucking jump from the same wall. Yeah, I'm trying to look for a solution for that, but I'm not exactly finding it. Seems like a bad idea. I'll just leave it as is, really. It's working. It's not exactly accurate, but it does convey the idea of Megaman Zero. Unless it introduces any problems later, I'm not gonna fix it. There's no problem, then why not? Should probably also do the heart animation, but you can just leave that for later. I feel like I've done enough for now. I've been here for an hour. Maybe I can do like somewhat another thing. Oh, the Sage just got delayed. Or this is something else. I think it's like the same post. Yeah, no, it's the same one, I think. Hey kitty. Wanna come on my lap? There's a kitty in my lap. It's a little tuxedo cat. It's very cute. No? Wanna go? Okay. So what we're gonna do now? I can start by like doing attacks. That'll be neat. So yeah, let's start by doing some attacks. So let's go. So new attack 0, 0 slash. So did 0 like I think he has like a triple slash. Hola, hola, hola. Okay, so are his animations for his attacks? I don't think I used the wall jump animation, but like I found no use for it. Also, it's this one, does that slash, and then this, and then that other one. Cool, let's go with that. So what does this, like pushes the Z Saber and then boom. His other arm has motion swing, not motion swings, smears to it. Spanish is funny. Alright, let's go. It's funny that the hitboxes are separate. They don't have to be separate, and in fact, the fact that they're separate are gonna make things harder for me. So I don't know, man. In fact, I wish they weren't. So let's do exactly that. Let's go in Photoshop and make them together. Yes, let's go in Photoshop and make them together. Is anyone still watching? Why did I put any of that? I'm still looking for it, don't worry about it. I think I found it. God, this is a massive fucking sprite sheet. Can you guys see Photoshop? I hope you can. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'll figure out the animation. Don't worry about it. Where did that cat go to? Yeah, let him be. I'm gonna do this one by one, really. So where's my tools? I was like, the layers are all the way over here. I'm gonna leave them there. This is not a Photoshop tutorial. I'm just doing this for my own convenience. Oh, look at that. It actually gets cropped. I'm pretty sure people really like to use those effects for like bases for their own games. Not sure if they're great for that, but I mean, whatever. I think they're already set, so all I need to do is figure it out. Yes, oh, god damn it. Does it start like in here? Yeah, it's like cropped from zero, so yeah. You can see that there's like zero shape in here in the sprite. Oh, there we go. Oh, but it's a little bit offset when it comes to the others. Maybe it starts like all the way over here? No, no way. Oh, I guess the person who did this wasn't all that precise. Maybe. Maybe I'm just being a dumbass. Seems like a pretty okay sprite sheet, to be honest. I'll just save it somewhere then. I see you one. Let's do the other ones too, just because. I might as well just do it with all of them too. Does this one matter? Probably not. It always has one of those. With those white layers at the bottom. Yeah, whatever, it doesn't really matter. Oh, I don't think I imported all of them. Maybe I did, I just have no idea. The fucking thing's like 3 frames long. This is so weird. I genuinely feel like I'm just missing something. I mean... Is it like right over here? I think those are aligned. What? Where's the sense in that? Are those really the right ones? Like it looks like the right one. I think the spreadsheet is fucked. I mean, this one makes sense. This one makes sense too. Then you have like that. I'm not one to just keep requesting people. I can fix this. When you don't know what to do, you just fix it yourself. It's like, whatever. It's probably not how the Z-Saber looks, but... Hey, if it works, it works. I'm doing attacks. A lot of people like want to know how to do those things. They're actually not very hard. I think this one's missing some shit too. Oh, maybe it's just like a super small sprite that I just can't see. And that's not that. See, there's like nothing else here. Yeah, like this, there's like only one and nothing else. Are those over here? I guess it's supposed to be those and not those? Huh? Maybe those are from like the first game. Yeah, I should just be using like this. Seems like it's that. That looks like it works. This. And in any case, we can just add 1 more frames. Oh yeah, nice. It's funny, like Zero makes those flashes and everything, but they're like super low ranged. They don't reach like any far at all. Zero has literally no range. It's like it'd be nice if the slash was like this. Like at this distance. Imagine that, like the saber is just like bigger. But it's not, it's like Marth's sword in Smash 4. It's like fucking nothing. Wow. It doesn't even work. It's fine. Like we need this anyways. This seems a bit like a repeat of frames in here. Like, he's probably Zero like powering himself up, but I feel like this frame could be deleted. The madman. It's just for like a frame anyways, who cares? Oops, I needed to beat this one. How about 1 pixel brush? Yeah, let's go with the ground attacks for now, so... 82. Cool. But I found a website that has the Z-sides of sprites completed, I don't care. Dude, I don't, like... Ideally, I would have actually made my own Zero sprite sheet. Like, I don't care about using other people's sprites. I'd rather not, because they all do request credits and all those sorts of things, and I'm like, I'd rather just make my own shit. And in this case, it's probably credits to it, but I just don't know who made it. I feel like it might have been extracted by a bot though, like a program, so I don't know if there's even is any credits. Because it looks like it's very tight in there, so it might have been extracted by some program. Hello, Chrono Rift Scar. Okay. Crowned. Oh, 0-0. Let's go with 0-0. Okay. Thanks. Thank you for liking my video games. Let's go with that. Oh shit, the background's white. Oh no, it's not white. It's transparent. It just shows up as white. Yeah, because it has an alpha channel. It's not an image like the others. Because I saved this as a PNG. Gosh darn heck. God damn it to hell. Oh no, I'm gonna lose the advertisers. I'm doing it just for fun really. If any ads show up, then it's a bonus. Not like, you know, like I absolutely need those ads. Good to have, but not entirely necessary. It's like over here. Let's enable onion skin again. Nice. I think I could just anchor him on his feet, probably. Because Zero doesn't really move when he lashes, I think, so... You just pretty much anchor him on his feet. That'd be the easiest fucking hotspot placement ever. Or not. One fucking sprite gets out of line. hell? Man, what the fuck am I doing? I'm like moving this sprite around and using it as a reference for every single one. Yeah, I think that's fine. Let me make it loop just so we can see it. Yeah, it seems fine. Man, like, again, Zero had like no range whatsoever. It's such a puny fucking slash. It looks good, but it's such a puny slash. Let me just have it like end slash somehow. Like that. That's good. Let's click OK and save. Like 10 people watching the stream. That's what I get, really. Generally. And then I get like 200 views more afterwards. I don't even know where they come from, to be brutally honest. Like, while using onion skins, 1,000 times better to set the hotspot for the first frame and the test move the image itself, not the hotspot, and use a larger canvas. What are you talking about canvas? Is this Unity? Hey, this works, dude. Don't fix what is broke, what is not broke. Doesn't know what you're talking about. Like, there is another way. If I click play and like we loop the animation. Oops, it's going frames. I think we can't click around really. We can do this and just move it around in there, but we can't change frames. I might be able to do it through here. Yeah, I guess it's possible through over here, but still. Did it? Is it right? I just want to make sure that it's right, so I don't have to do everything again like last time. It gave me trauma. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong one. I'm getting tired. I'm just gonna do the attack today. Oh no, it is that one. I usually don't do this in Quick Infusion actually. I do this in Photoshop. I've just found it better. Then move the image in Canvas instead of Photoshop. Instead of hotspot, I mean, man, I don't know. Feels like a waste to me. You can just have very small images. I mean, sometimes I actually do that. Like for Spark, some characters have done it in the hotspot, and some characters have done it with image size. But man, it really doesn't matter, dude. It doesn't fucking matter. Like, does your game like run? Does it run? Does it work? Good. This does use less memory though, because there's just smaller images. Does it have like a final one? Two final ones. No, that's the final one. Just gonna use that one for reference. I actually never really used onion skin for Spark. I used the pink bar method that I taught you guys way back. Because this didn't actually work very well. Like, I'm very familiar with onion skin. I used to do a lot of animation before I worked on Spark. But still. Is it like down there? What the hell? I'm like just seeing half the fucking sprite. See that? Like it's cut. I'm gonna have to use his shoulder as a base. But I can see the pixel is almost the same exact spot. Yeah, that's the flaws of this method really. Fusion is just kind of buggy. Like you're gonna use larva canvas if you use something that's like this big, then you're just wasting space. It's gonna be absolutely terrible for you. Oh shit, when I change the size it actually... Oh no, it's not, never mind. That's something else completely. Look at that, it's like cropping. Why is it doing any of that? It's dumb. Yeah, it's like really dumb. I'm just gonna move and use this for reference. Why am I moving this one? Because I'm just getting kind of tired. It's a cutout again. That's like really confusing me. It's like super cut out. Why is it doing that? Damn, let me like lower the speed. I can think I get what's doing that. Let's use this method then. Alright, so now it's the next one that's causing problems. It's the next one then, I think. Yeah. It did it. So this lash stays like for like very few frames and it still works. Kind of want to do a thing. Let's edit the alpha channel. So it's in line mode. There. Not great, but it's gonna work. Let's save. Well, you might not want to use a larger canvas. It feels like a waste. Like a waste of computer resources. It works sometimes if the grand canvas is a little bit bigger, but if it's too big, it's a waste. Really, all that's gonna happen is you're gonna really use a little bit more RAM and processing power. And graphics processing power and yeah. Tag ground. 02. Because we started at 00. Sadly, you can't actually see the whole thing unless you hover on it. Always duplicate that frame or else you kind of lose it when you go back. I added like that extra frame over there just to try something out. Oh wait, we can't go back. So like this, and then this. I think I go straight to this one. The custom one. So it looks even, like, faster. I did this one twice. Alright, I'm gonna go okay and save just so I don't lose it. Fusion in 3D is really a bad idea. Like, just generally, like, no one really uses it for 3D. People keep dreaming about it like, oh, maybe I can do it. Oh, there's this 3D object, maybe I can. Maybe it's doable. But at the end of the day, man, 3D is just very complicated to begin with. I mean, when I import a 3D model into Fusion, well, do you know anything about 3D to begin with? Do you know what a normal is? Not a normal map. A normal. Like, that's important. Do you know what a shader is? Material? What do they do? What's their purpose? How pixels are drawn on screen and everything. You need to learn 3D, dude. Because at the end of the day, if you're working with something a little bit more primitive, which Fusion is likely going to be with 3D, you're gonna have to learn that. That's sort of shit. There's no excuse. So be careful. At the end of the day, keep your dreams small. I said that before way too many times, but people refuse to do that. The smaller your goal is, the easier it is. It's gonna be to achieve it, and the more amazing it's gonna feel when you do it. So keep it small. You're not gonna innovate. You're fucking young ass motherfucker. You're not gonna make something new. You're not gonna change the world. You change the world when you're older. Much older. It's no joke that presidents are old men, you know. The company CEOs are generally older. There's a reason why. Life isn't a shonen fucking anime. And then again, like, even if it is a shonen anime, fucking shonen protagonists get their ass kicked all the fucking time. That's like the weird thing about Goku, like, oh, he's so strong, but he gets his ass kicked like 24/7. So don't get your ass kicked. Alright, let me see. Oh, did I get it right on the first try? I think so. Maybe not. Let me loop it. No, there's like a frame that's wrong. It's like that last one. Is the one where he's recovering or already in the midst of the swing? No, it's the one afterwards, I think. Jesus, man. Which frame even is it? Ugh. Am I doing anything wrong? Okay, hold on. I might have used the bad base. Oh, I think I know. I think that's mostly it. Alright, someone said they gotta go. Alright, bye. So that final frame is like lasting a little bit longer for some reason. And like going up too. Oh, I think I know why. Because of this. It's like the same frame too. It's like no difference. Like remove onion skin and see if there's like a difference between those two. Literally nothing. It's fun, like there's no Z-Saber and then ban Z-Saber. This feels a bit weird. This feels like should last a bit longer. Like this one. There's so many frames that like... And here, and then the hair is here, the hair is here, and the hair goes back up again. Is this frame even needed? Might not even be needed. Did I place it wrong? There's like a zero head in here. But why? This might just be the wrong slash animation. It like works kinda. Zero still has a fucking puny as shit slash. I mean, it feels right. And does it even have this? It's like there's like Zero's head was like over here or something. Fuck it. That's what we got. The epic face is a YouTube live chat emoji? What are you talking about? Okay, so let's do the attack. There's many ways to do an attack, but I'm gonna do it with a attack type and attack counter. Now we can just make a new action. Oops. Oh, my keyboard is set to another language. Hold on. That's why when I was typing that, it came off as a different bracket. 101. 0 attacks. Like no attacks. Let's just do all the setup right now then. I press Control D. The fuck Control D does? I have no idea. Can I change direction while dashing? No, not really. Can I do it in the original? I probably could. So So she probably allow direction. Yeah, that's funny. Might as well allow it. I see no reason not to. But we don't have attacks yet. Set attacking to 0. I should probably should really, because we're not going to be using this. Attacking should always be 0. So like for 0 stuff, let's go in special actions, 0. Because like attacking essentially means that you're like spinning like a ball. So you're like bound to hit enemies, but 0 can't hit enemies, he has to attack. So let's just do the regular attacks, and then we're gonna create hitboxes. So let's go with that. Oh. Wait, there is a YouTube live chat emoji? What? What do you type to get the epic face? I can't find it. It might be some streamer's thing. Oh no, it's right here. Oh shit. It's right there. Huh. That face was a thing, but it died. So over here in always, we're going to alterable values, add 1 to a counter, and this counter is gonna be, I forgot to disable it. This counter is gonna be attack counter. Now we do whatever attack type that we need. So, since this is going to be the first attack, we really need to trigger it. So, alterable values. Wrong. Alterable values. Attack type is equal to 0. That's the first attack. So now what we need to do is that go in here. Go into attack counter and we check if it's equal to 1. Oh yeah, and for first we need to do this turbo value set animation to like -99. This is like, it's like a null action, so there's like no animation in -99, so it's a thing. Set like a speed to 0. I always looked at this face, the awesome face, as like someone that's like laughing at someone else's expense and like looking away being like, no, he didn't do that. And like that. Oh, equal to 1, forget about that. Animation change, animation sequence to the first attack. Ooh. Because we're using the fucking wrong one. Now we need to do a thing. This is vital for a good combat, and that you need to queue up actions. Where the fuck did the properties go? So bars, properties. Oh, you just fucking gone? I don't like doing this. This is bad. You never click that button. Let's do a attack confirm. That's called a buffer. This essentially buffers the next input. So like, the thing that we're gonna do is that in here, comment, insert a new line if alterable value. Let's go with anything. Attack counter is greater than like 3. And if our values key B pressed go to 1, then we set buffer to a value. This will make sure that even if we press the attack button somewhere, like anywhere, it'll still do an attack if you press it in the middle of it. So now we change the animation to that, and then we can create hitboxes later. So now we have to compare things. We can compare it to the frame of the animation. We can do many things. Let's compare it to the frame of the animation. You know what? Let's use frames. So I'm gonna get a text file. Oops, not this one. It's names, but that'll work too. I actually don't remember what that text file was. I think I was trying out names, like trying to figure out names for like some character. I have a lot of games I'm planning. Yeah, no, that's not a spoiler for anything though. I have this computer for like 4 years at this point. That's probably something I did way back in college. Man, it's fine. It's not like it matters anyways. Man, I have like so many text files. And like, I think I might have opened it recently when I was like browsing stuff. I got so much shit. Quino report. I have a report of Quinox here. Oh, sparked the electric jester keys. I never mind about that. There's the communism emoji. Sometimes when I try to make up names, I just start like typing random words, and then it just like I try to like find something. Sometimes I type a whole bunch and I'm like, fuck, nothing works. So let's go. In this text file, I'm gonna frame 9. I'm getting tired, fuck. So if it's greater than 9, that's where the animation like kind of ends. Now it ends here, like frame 7. It should be greater or equal instead. Let's just copy this. Like this one is, it ends at, let's go with frame 6 this time. And the final one, does it even end? We can just go with like 11. So then we can go over here. I think it's a bit like compared to general values. None animation. Is it current frame? It says image. That's fine. So it's like greater or equal to 7. Right, so if it's greater or equal to 7, and set the values. I guess someone has Megaman on worlds now. So attack counter. Let me check OBS. That's fine. So attack buffer is equal to 1. No, it should reset the values and change attack type. Value set attack type to 1. Sets attack buffer to 0. And sets attack counter to 0. Now because we're setting this, we're using this thing, the animation speed is actually going to matter to us. So we have to get that right. And not make the animation loop, because that will fuck things up. then it's 3 hit. 3 hit combo. Now we need to do the other one. Doing an attack is just a whole bunch of busy work, so don't really mind that. It's just how it is. So now in here, I think at the end of this, we should probably allow direction. Maybe it's like the other movement value. Yeah, I think it's the other one. There's like a second one. Somewhere. Here. It's set to 1. Just so you can like just flip your direction. So let's do it like this. This is just so you can flip your direction mid-attack and just attack the other direction. So what was their image? It was 11. No, 6. Not like that. Here. Now we can even like play sound effects at some point around those lines. Now I think this is like 11, right? Not over here. Over here. Oh, 1. And now over here, like we can either reset or just not allow the player to attack at all. Let's just set attack type to 0. Attack type to 2. Right, we also need an event where the player will just stop attacking. And we can do either one for like every single one. And I'm gonna do like one that just, like if attack, not image, but let's go with attack counter. It's greater than 120, so 2 seconds in this animation. It'll just stop this. Set type to 0. And let's revise set action to 0. In this case, it would have just, if in any case gets stuck on this action, after 2 seconds, it will always just go back to action 0. So we also need something like this. Might as well use something here. No attack buffer. So let's say it attacks and then a second later it just goes back to that. I don't think we need to do that. I probably should, just in case. We can do this universally though, but I'm not sure if it's necessary. It is very hard to enter Team on Sonic Worlds. Yes, indeed, it is very hard to enter Team on Sonic Worlds. Are you like a robot? Okay, so it's not gonna work so far because we don't have that action. So what I kind of want to do is I put this in 0 in here instead of over there. So I'm gonna do attack trigger and alterable values. Ground equal to 1. Come on. Like speed is equal. I like speed. What I was looking for, like action, is equal to like 0. Alterable values, set action to 101. Oh yeah, that do it all the time. Action B pressed is equal to 1. This should get your character to attack. I get stuck on it though. Maybe it's set to loop. This animation did look like it was looping. Those two are. So I wonder why it's doing that. Alright, let's debug. It's still stuck on it. Let's save. Now let's deactivate all the other attacks, just so we can focus on that one alone. Now let's play. Look at that. It still repeats. I'm trying to figure out why. Let's still deactivate this and see what happens. Zero just keeps on attacking. Even though attack buffer is already zero. Let's see. Stop this, let's see what happens. Huh, what is actually making it loop? I think attack counter is just being reset. Oh, I got it. Dumb mistake. Activate all lines. I forgot this one in here. Yeah, just forgot to set it back to the action. Look at this, it's pretty slow. So we could just do like 20. Oh, this is just pretty much tweaking. That's like the second one. But that didn't work, so probably because we deactivated attack buffer. So let's do like 20. And here we do like 30, 40. Should work. Oh, we can't execute the third slash for some reason. Probably because we're sending attack up to 2. Indeed we are. But for some reason it's just it's playing the other one, not the right one. Yeah, it's working. Yeah, it's probably the wrong animation I got. Yeah, work it does. Now we just change this. Let's make it 16 instead for all of them. This way we just have the more amount of control as possible. It does feel a bit slow actually. I think those animations are probably much faster. So let's go with like 70 for the speed. Now let's duplicate this one. Or not. Just keep it that way. I'm really just doing this to see what happens. The other side is probably not even set. Probably way too fast. Too fast. I just press Ctrl Z once and it's reset. It doesn't feel as satisfying as the original. Don't know exactly why. We'll figure something out. Now we don't have a hitbox yet, and we're gonna do that. I think this one's being reset way too early. Now over here, just tweak things until it looks good enough. And I think the attack buffer is a little bit too soon. Let's make it like 5, no, not 5. 8 frames. So if you press the attack button 8 frames after the next one, it will do the attack. That feels more like Megaman Zero, the way it feels to play. See that? Making attacks are not that hard. should play with a controller. How am I doing testing this game out of the keyboard? Look at that. He raises up one frame while doing the other attack. Yeah, and we can just like spam the first slash too. Make it 0 but like a Castlevania. Haven't you played 0-1? It's kind of like that, but not great. If you want that, you can just play 0-1. Megaman 0-1 is like that to a degree. A small degree, but still a degree nonetheless. I've been here for 2 hours then. Let me make the hitboxes now. So really, the hitboxes... we can make them an object. Let's make them an age. I'm gonna keep this as pixel perfect collision. I'm not gonna optimize it just in case anyone wants to duplicate it and make it into something else. Is it not centered? Why does it matter? And they're just gonna rename it to hitbox. Now we're gonna add a qualifier to it. Let's make it I can't make it forbidden, can we? I'm gonna make it dangerous. So now we are gonna, out of 2 variables, let's call this one a damage. The qualifier is just adding because we're just adding. There's not much to it. So I'm gonna go in behaviors. Not sure if you know behaviors existed. It's bad. It's not a good idea for big objects, but for small shit like this is fine. Essentially, it's code in this way. It only uses the checkboard editor, check mark editor, but it works for like very small things that you want to apply just to like one object. So now, but never use this if you don't have to. Like, it's not a good idea. Some people say that it's like, it's probably one of the features of multimedia fusion that like should be removed or something like that. So be careful with it. But I use it for stuff like this. In this case, I'm gonna go over here, table values, add 1 to Z. And then like you can't even return. You have to like click here and then go back here. And then I go over here, table values. Z is greater or equal to 2. Let's make it like 5. No, 2. 2, yeah. So the hitbox will only show up by like 1 frame. Destroy. I don't think you have to go in this thing, but like, I'm gonna make the hitbox visible for now. And this point should be in the center, same with the action point. And since it has the qualifier, I'm gonna use that for the enemies. So let's do that first. Oh, before that, let me go over here and type create at the start. So it doesn't create at the start. Now in the of objects, enemies, any of them really, interactions, whatever kills it. Like we can do this, or we can just compare collisions with this group dangers, but not over here instead. That should kill it. That simple. Mecha Pig. So many to this one. Not this one. This one. Rar. So that's scary school. Skitty school. Okay. Technically we can do this. No, I'm not gonna do it like that. I don't understand the or logical. I just never put the effort into understanding it. So I don't know, man. go with that. I'm gonna have to do this for every enemy. I don't think the order matters for this one specifically. Hey. Buzz bomber. It's like this. Controller.sound. Oh, I think it's just like an active. I hope there's no like player bouncing off. Probably not. Cause that'll be fucking weird. If you bounce off by like slashing an enemy. I'll do the effect when I make a custom enemy where like you slice them in half. Shouldn't be too hard. Grab me, let's go. So much code. So much fucking code. Oh my god, so many fucking enemies. Okay. Jumper from water. It's like a different object, damn. Yeah, that's a problem. I'm making a thing. I'm making a thing, no, I'm making a problem. No, I'm not. No. I want a combo. It has like scores in it or something. Biphalic. It's really big. Wait. Just fuck it. I don't got time for this. Amsterdam. Said 0 tombs. Alright, so hit boxes. So we can go back into your text box. What we're gonna do, so we're gonna go in here. And then check which frame the hitbox should be in. So for the first one, it's frame 1. And for the next one, it's frame 3. That's where really the whole thing starts. It's funny, right? He's here and then he's right here. And it works. It's pretty great. It's frame 3. It's frame data, guys. And then it's frame 5. And like we should like set a way to make the hitboxes damage as enemies later, like with a specific amount of like health damage. Frame 4 now it's frame 5. But we're gonna do that later. See that it has like a damage value here, so essentially every time a hitbox hits something, you make the alterable value A of that object a value, and then we're gonna use that every time the qualifier dangers hits. We can even use an enemy variable to know if the hitbox is coming from the player or from the enemy, so the enemy could possibly make a hitbox that would damage himself and the player. So now, let's just copy an event. Oh, I don't have to. Animation. This. And alterable. No. Animation. I think, yeah, we can compare the frame. So it's like 1 in the first one. So let's just use a 1-in-1 actual event loops just because. You don't really get this only 1 actual event loops in actual programming. It's funny, but you don't. It's the works though. You can still find a way. So now we're gonna create an object. Hitbox. And it's gonna be like here. But now you need to compare the direction. So direction is equal to 1. We put it in here. But if the direction is opposite, we just negate or make it negative the x. I need to drink water, but not right now. I'm almost done with this stream. So now, check round 1. I'm actually talking like this because I don't want to wake up people in the house. So that's frame 3. So, oh, I think I forgot to negate the direction here too. Not negate, but make it a negative. Yeah, it should be around the same position really. This hitbox isn't exactly much bigger. So let's put it a little bit further. It's fine. Whoops. No, you live in a department? I think you mean apartment. No, but my parents are sleeping. It's currently 2 a.m. There's not much I can do about that, unfortunately. Really want to buy my own house, but I do like the funds for that. And there's no fucking way I'm paying rent. That can go fuck itself. Alright, so we're still not seeing the hitboxes for some reason. No idea why. I mean, I know that they show up for like a frame, but they are visible at the start, I'm sure. Let's click on no. So it's never deactivated. Indeed it is. Let's try it. And no, it really isn't. It really is just not being created. I don't think there's particularly anything wrong with this. I may deactivate this. Let's see if we get anything. Let me see if it's that works though. No, it's not about being ordered to front. That's something completely different. The object just not showing up. Let me just create like a random object. Let's create an explosion. Not even that. It's just not working. Oh, of course, I'm comparing to the trail. See? That's why it's a good idea to go in here and color it something. When I go back in the code, see that? I'm creating it, I'm checking for the trail and not actually for 0. Let's also hover over and see what object you are. This thing can save people's lives, man. Let's go. It should show up like a frame. You guys might not even be able to see it in the video. Sometimes you guys are gonna see it, sometimes not, because the video is 30 FPS. But it is showing up. And it's like, it's just a box in the front so far, and this can be like changed to be just a little bit better. Like you can place it a little bit above everything if you want to. I'm gonna keep it like this so far. Although there is like a bit of this thing that's just not hitting. So let me make it better. It's easy when you know what you're doing. It really is. I should have just used the controller. Oh, but it's not actually killing the enemies. It's funny that you can't really move when you're in it. Yeah, it's not killing them. I do wonder why. It does have the damn qualifier. Maybe it's because of the time that it stays on screen. Let's have it show up for 2 frames then. Now you guys should be able to see it better. Yeah, this is like my problem with this. Flat out not working. Let's go, let's find something else. The hitboxes are working, but you need to make the enemies work with it. Should also, like, before I do that, just want to do like one thing. Player, control, actions, common. The dash. Just gonna put the dash in attack. Really? Just so it allows me to attack and then dash away. Yeah, but it can spam, so. We need the other attacks or else this game just won't feel right. Now let's test this thing again. Flat out not. Maybe it's on the wrong layer somehow. You did this in Chrono Adventure? I did, but it was really bad. Just a lot worse than this. Huh. Like this, that pretty much should work. Let's create an object. Oh, okay, got it. Attacking equal to 1. God, I'm an idiot. It's like programming in a nutshell. God, I'm an idiot. Don't drink every time that happens or else you'll literally be dead. Hey, that scare you guys? Get ready for it. The mic's like super sensitive. Just so you guys can hear me. What's gonna be? Fuck, let's just do this. No, not this one. This one. And the game really isn't gonna feel right until I do the other attacks, I think. I wonder where my cat is. But yeah, let's save. Now let's test the game. Yeah, there we go. We're doing it. folks. Sadly, we can't like attack in air or do anything like that. So this is really all we got so far. Like, we can make this a bit better. Close all groups. Special actions. That's one of the reasons why I wanted the character to attack from an attack trigger. Because I can just remove this and this. And just have it attack anywhere. In a jump and shit like that. Oh, I think you should be able to jump while in attack. Let me do that. That's generally a good idea to do. So, control, actions, come on. Here, we go into 0 attacks. We just put that in there, save. Now just for the fuck of it, let's remove those. So now I can just attack and jump out of it. Oh, I think there's a massive problem with this. Basically, we need to do this. If action is different, don't want one. We need to reset its variables, and they can grab them in there. I noticed that the attack was a little bit weird and sometimes. This is why. Whoop. It's like always attacking. This should feel better to play. Yeah, that's why you tweak this sort of stuff. You make it fun to play. Now let me just deactivate the hitboxes, and we're gonna do a little bit further more testing on this. By deactivate, I mean just make them invisible. Man, this is a long stream. It's been going on for a while. So now, yeah, let's try this shit. Should be actually better to play now because you can just attack literally anywhere. So one of the things I did for Spark's attack, sometimes it just allowed you to attack in the air like this. Because why not? Even though you lose all of your speed, you can literally attack on the walls. Huh, hitbox is very small. Oh yeah, if you hit an enemy in the air with the attack, you kind of bounce off like Sonic. Huh, sometimes I feel like the character just kind of gets stuck in the air a little bit. I don't know why exactly. See that? Look at that, there's water physics. It's already built in because of worlds. And because of the way I set up 0.5. Not 0.5, simple. I set up so the physics, they just work in the water. They're like a multiplier of the actual physics. Yeah, look at that, we're kind of stuck. For some reason. Oh, I think I deactivated them, yeah. Sword bounce, indeed. Yeah, but they work. Look at that. Straight up Megaman Zero. I did quite a bit today. Starting to feel very much like Megaman Zero. We're gonna disable angles too at some point. This is pretty funny though. Can it get up there? Probably not. Yeah, this is like a problem we're gonna have to find some way to fix. I think I know how. Fucking Megaman Zero and Sonic Worlds actually working. Oh shit, my monitor is flickering. I mean, one of them. Let me see what happens once we get to the boss fight. I don't think it's actually gonna work. It's funny. The springs work. What happens to get a super form? Let's get the Eggman box. Dead. I should probably get the Zero UI too. And grab a life. Let's see what happens if we grab speed shoes. Fucking nothing. I still have the insta shield. Yeah, dude, Zero does look pretty dope with the Sonic shields. I very much like that. I'm leaving this in. Look at that. That should be an actual feature in Megaman Zero game. Yeah, it's so weird. Like sometimes when you land while doing this, you don't get to control your direction. I'm not sure what's making that happen. Need to figure that out before release at least. The spring animation just stays in that one. It's funny too. You can just stand up. I don't think this actually happened in Spark, where that wall did not, because you just fell faster, so that never really actually happened. It's a funny little problem. What's happened if I fall over here? It's funny that the physics just work. Look at that. You can do like a Maverick encounter. Oh, I think I get it. It's when you get hit. Not like that though. Hey, like, I don't think you get on 1-up when you get 100 rings. Oh, you can fix that pretty easily. Look at that. You could just straight up make this like a Maverick fight. He's lilac now, just go up walls. Oh, it makes Sonic 4? No, I'm just kidding, that's not a problem. That's never been a problem. Yeah, it's when you take damage that happens. Let me see if there's anything else I can find. Or fuck with. You guys saw that? Instead of dying normally, Zero just went to the left. Let me grab like some rings, just so I can go down there. I miss being able to parry. Oh no. Come on, don't do this to me. I think I know how to fix that, but not gonna do it today. Yeah, like when you get hit, you just kind of get stuck. Let's see what happens when you get bubbles. No! Come on, man. What I was gonna test again? I was gonna test the bubbles. Yeah, like you just kind of get stuck. I can't move. I wasn't able to move there. Ah, fuck. I barely saw what happened. God, it's frustrating when you don't have all the attacks that you need. And you're in a game that wasn't designed for you. Like, those enemies are just, like, too fucking strong. They're not made for, like, a Mega Man game. I didn't even grab, like, I grabbed, like, one ring. Something happened. Please die. Grab. I think nothing happens. Let's see if it bounces or something. Just see if there's like any bug that I might notice. Sometimes when testing out like this, you just find out bugs that you have no idea. What? They just fucking disappear? Seriously? Yeah, nothing happens. It just kind of fall. Because there's nothing else to test. So yeah, guys. That was the stream. Ooh. We did it, folks. We did it. So if you guys have any more questions in the chat, I'll be here. Great one. Thank you. Still going. This is it, folks. That's fine. I guess I'm going. See you guys later then, I guess. Can I make a Castlevania game with this? Yeah, you can. I'm not gonna do that. I don't know Castlevania. Not a big fan. Alright, see you guys later. I'm gonna stream Saves 2018, yeah. Oh man, I keep saying we're gonna go and then more shit shows up. I forgot bug with Zero Dash. Yeah, I wasn't fixing bugs, I was just looking for them. I'll fix it some other time. Not right now. See you guys later.